We welcome the Mayor from the Waimakariri District, Dan Gordon. Morena, Dan.
Morena, good to see you.
Yeah, in the hot seat
Pleasant
today.
change from Kerry. Don't tell him I said that.
No, it's all right. He won't be listening. No, he probably will. But anyway, so Dan, welcome to Compass FM. It's nice to have a weekly catch-up with you. I've just seen out and about on your waimakariri.govt.nz website, there's going to be some speed limit changes coming in around the district coming up shortly, and it's around Tuahiwi, southern part of Kaiapoi, and the northern Rangiora will be coming into effect very shortly. How did that come about?
Well, through a series of community consultations and feedback from people around the place, and also just speed reviews that we were doing. So it sort of culminated in us considering these speed changes, which we've now agreed upon, and they will be implemented over the next period of time. The Tuahiwi ones, particularly, community out there really expressed a desire for the speeds to change, particularly our local runanga at Ngaituhariri, and we've worked hard with them to get those over the line, and they've actually taken quite a lot of work. They would like a 40k speed limit through the township, which we have agreed to, but as part of that also is the rural roads and surrounding that area, just to slow the speeds down, because people do use it as a bit of a rat run, and locals are really concerned about that and their safety. And coming to Tram Road and those other areas which are coming onto the approaches to look at changing that speed limit, and that feedback, people are concerned about that. So we genuinely take that on board and consult and see what people say, and then we'll make a decision on that, and that's a result of that. There will be other speed limit reviews considered, and we're in the process of doing that. It's a rolling review. There's a national policy which states that on rural roads they'd like us to get to around 80k along Tram Road. Some of those discussions are going to be fairly challenging for aspects of our community that don't agree with that. So we'll take that under advisement and think carefully around what's a realistic speed to see in the environment, and the ones that we've indicated we think are right.
And the thing is, people can have a say. So just thought we'd cover over again, what roads does the council cover? What roads do you look after?
Mostly all our roads, actually, with the exception through Woody End with the State Highway, which leads to the motorway, and really from around Stadium Cars and Rangiora all the way down Loneside Road, that State Highway. The rest are all covered by us. And the approaches to the motorway, we've got an arrangement with NZ.
Right.
So the vast majority are covered by our council. But to change speed, we need NZTA's approval,
Right.
also the police. So it's not something that we can just go, well,
Let's change that.
let's change that.
Yeah.
It has to go through a
Consultation.
prescribed process.
Yeah.
And really important is public feedback.
Yeah, definitely. And if people would like to provide feedback, they can head over to the council's website and contact you guys via that way. Talking to the Mayor from the Waimakariri District, Dan Gordon. Another thing that come up, we seem to be talking about traffic today, but also pedestrian crossings as we know it. And we've got some up, High Street here in Rangiora, and you've got Kaiapoi. The courtesy crossings always seem to be a little bit of a bugbear, because, you get the kids walking across, the young adults walking across them, and you go, oh gosh, they start walking across, and you're in the middle of a roundabout, and sometimes you're waiting for the traffic. So if you can just go over again, what is in fact a courtesy crossing? How does that kind of work?
Well, it's a bit different to it. Well, the zebra crossing, or effectively has the white lines painted on it, and you're supposed to stop. With a courtesy crossing, it is giving way effectively. So there is a difference there. We've picked up on the feedback from people, and we are looking at, and we have bought some stencils, and we're going to stencil a footpath with a message, and we're going to trial that to see if that works. There has been some feedback that we should follow the Kaikoura model, and other areas have looked at it also in Auckland, where they have a sign up in the middle that says give way. Now, there's some complications with that. It congests for those on scooters and other things.
Or wheelchairs.
And we want to think carefully around the messaging of that. We think that the stenciling there, well, our roading engineers, those we have got the expertise in that area, think it's worth a trial, so we're going to trial that. We'll see how that works, but there is some changes coming nationally. We're told there's a review of that, so we're also keen to hear from that review and what other opportunities we have. Ultimately, we want it to be a safe environment for people, and I do say to people when they're using them, just like I do, just be careful and make sure you both motorists and pedestrians, look out and take care, because ultimately it's about everyone being courteous to each other, but also taking care of your safety. I wouldn't just walk out willy-nilly, because cars will come along the street environments too. So it's about being courteous both ways.
I think it's also the same with the zebra crossings as well too. Like I
Sure
find
is.
up High Street, I drive really slow up there because sometimes those trees, or as I'm teaching our eldest daughter to drive, and so I say to her, look, you've just got to slow down and write down, be prepared, because people change their minds. All of a sudden they're starting, whoop, and not everyone sort of pays attention sometimes.
I've been nearly collected a couple of times on them. And if we change signage, would that change it? Probably not, actually. It's about education as well, and making sure we're aware of that and just paying attention.
Yeah.
We've painted them a set colour so that they stand out. There's a whole lot done on Rangiora when they were doing the upgrades those years ago to make sure that they did stand out. Also, people didn't want the amenities, the trees gone from the centre either. You could flatten it all, and but then there's the amenity aspect gone, and so there's a bit of a balance there that we're setting those. But I just say to everyone, just be courteous and take care and keep your eye out, because we've all got to be safe.
Yeah, exactly. Now, if you're out and about and you see things that you think, oh, actually, I might just need to let the council know about that, Snap Send Solve is a fantastic app that lots of the councils have, and it's easy, isn't it, Dan?
It's really easy. Download it on your cell phone, and you can put any issue you can, and it sets from the GPS where your location. Alternatively, you can just dial the council number or go on our website. But we always welcome feedback, and our public are our eyes and ears, and we really are keen to be responsive to those.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much for your time today. That's the Mayor from the Waimakere District.
Compass FM.